There are people in this world who simply never get sick. Not the flu, not colds, not stomach viruses, not even the things everyone else passes around. We all know at least one person like this. The coworker who never calls in sick. The grandmother who lived to 103 and never even had a sniffle. The friend who says, "I haven't been sick since high school." And the question that medical science still cannot fully explain is, why? Why do some bodies seem almost untouchable? For decades, researchers have noticed a strange pattern across cultures, across ages, even across continents. A small percentage of people show extraordinary immunity, not superpowers, not invincibility, just this steady, quiet resistance to illness. We're not talking about people who rarely get sick. We're talking about people who don't get sick at all, for years, sometimes decades.
Girl, how? Because I drink one wrong smoothie and suddenly I'm on WebMD diagnosing myself with 14 conditions.
The mystery is real. And here's the wild part. Even scientists can't fully explain it.
The absence of illness does not imply the absence of exposure. These individuals are exposed to viruses, bacteria, and pathogens just like everyone else. Yet their bodies respond differently, exceptionally.
One of the most famous real-world examples is a documented genetic anomaly called CCR5 Delta 32. This mutation exists in about 1% of Europeans, mostly Scandinavian. Those who inherited it from both parents show something extraordinary. They are naturally resistant to HIV. Not immune because of medication, not immune because of vaccines, immune because the virus cannot enter their cells.
So their body said, not today, not ever.
Exactly.
The CCR5D32 mutation removes a doorway that HIV normally uses to enter immune cells. No doorway, no infection. It is one of the most studied examples of natural resistance in human biology.
In 2019, scientists published a case study about a woman named Jo Cameron from Scotland. She lived decades without ever experiencing anxiety, depression, inflammation, or post-operative pain. She also rarely got sick. Doctors discovered she had a mutation in the FAAH out gene, which affected her pain and immune response.
So her body really said, pain, don't know her?
Pretty much. But what shocked researchers most was her anti-inflammatory response. Her wounds healed unusually fast, and illnesses barely touched her.
Her genetic profile revealed elevated levels of anandamide, the bliss molecule. This chemical reduces pain perception and inflammation, creating a biological shield against chronic illness.
Then there are the centenarians, 100, 105, even 110-year-olds who lived full lives with almost no history of major illness. Tokyo researchers found something stunning. Many of them have a rare population of immune cells called super NK cells. These natural killer cells activate faster than normal. They identify viruses quicker, and they destroy infected cells with almost perfect precision.
So old people got premium immune cells? I feel disrespected.
Their bodies evolved resilience over time.
Super NK cell dominant profiles appear in roughly 1 out of every 50,000 people, a true biological rarity.
There are documented families, particularly in parts of Italy and Iceland, where multiple generations rarely or never get the common cold. Studies show their immune systems produce rapid neutralizing antibodies within hours of exposure, meaning a virus lands, the body identifies it, and shuts it down before symptoms ever begin.
So they're sick without being sick?
Exactly. They stop the virus before it becomes noticeable.
For these individuals, infection is a silent event. The immune system neutralizes the invader so quickly that symptoms never appear.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, scientists noticed something strange. A group of people who lived in the same homes with infected family members ate with them, slept beside them, cared for them, and still never caught the virus. Some were exposed for weeks, yet they tested negative every time. Studies for Rockefeller University found that some possessed HLA variants that allowed their immune systems to recognize coronavirus fragments faster than usual.
So their immune system was like a security guard that says, I know you, you ain't getting in.
Exactly.
HLA variations determine how quickly T cells identify threats. Some people simply have exceptional versions of these molecules.
There's also a registry created by Harvard geneticist George Church. His team identified people with rare mutations that grant resilience to Alzheimer's, osteoporosis, viral infection, and cardiovascular issues. They call them resilience genes. One donor was born with a mutation preventing early onset Alzheimer's, even though her family carried the disease for generations. Another carried a mutation that strengthened bone density, making fractures almost impossible.
So some people are just built like vibranium?
Not quite, but close.
Resilience genes rewrite the expected biological outcome. They are extremely rare, but they prove that natural disease resistance is real.
Scientists discovered a pattern. These individuals often have 1. Lower baseline inflammation. 2. Highly coordinated immune responses. 3. Rare gene variants affecting immune receptors. 4. Rapid antibody production. And 5. Exceptional T-cell memory. But here's the real mystery. Many people with these traits don't know they have them. They just never get sick.
Imagine walking around your whole life protected and not even knowing it.
It is mathematically uncommon, but biologically possible.
Here's where science meets something deeper. People who rarely get sick often share traits like low chronic stress, emotionally supportive social circles, strong sense of purpose, and consistent routines. Research shows stress can weaken immunity more than poor diet.
So my immune system is beefing because of my group chat?
If your group chat stresses you out, yes.
Stress hormones such as cortisol suppress immune function. Lower stress equals stronger immune response.
In many African, indigenous, and ancient cultures, people noticed that certain families seemed to carry health the way others carried wealth. Not just longevity, but resilience. Modern science is beginning to catch up. Some families pass down rare immune traits that protect them against malaria, bacterial infections, viral illnesses, and autoimmune disorders. A real example is the sickle cell trait, which protects carriers against severe malaria. Not the disease, the trait.
So your great-great-great-grandmama might have handed you a biological shield?
Exactly. Our ancestors faced environmental pressures that shaped immunity.
Millions of years of pathogen exposure created variations in HLA genes and T-cell responses. These differences still exist. Ancestral survival equals modern-day resilience.
Here's what scientists can't deny. Some people's immune systems respond differently because their nervous system responds differently, meaning their emotional regulation affects their immune strength. Studies from UCLA and Johns Hopkins show that people with lower emotional reactivity, strong support systems, spiritual practices, routine rituals, and community belonging have higher levels of NK cell activity and faster antibody responses.
So meditation is not just soft life, it's immune training.
Basically, your emotions are messaging your immune system constantly.
The vagus nerve regulates inflammation. Calm mind equal efficient immunity.
Every year, millions catch the flu. But there are outliers, people who have never once tested positive. Scientists at Mount Sinai found these people often have higher numbers of mucosal IgA antibodies, stronger interferon responses, and nasal microbiomes that block viral entry. The bacteria in their nose literally act as bodyguards.
Bacteria protecting me, I suddenly feel rude for all those disinfectant wipes.
Good bacteria are your friends.
A healthy microbiome is one of the best predictors of illness resistance.
When researchers studied the never sick individuals, they found something surprising. It wasn't luck. It wasn't diet alone. It wasn't genetics alone. It was a perfect storm of multiple advantages: balanced inflammation, low chronic stress, rare immune gene variants, efficient gut bacteria, faster antibody activation, and stronger NK cell response. Only about 2 to 3% of the population has this constellation of traits.
So it's like hitting the biological lottery.
Exactly.
A rare synergy of factors creates the phenomenon.
Imagine the immune system as a giant orchestra. For most people, the timing is good, enough to stay alive, enough to recover eventually. But for the rare few, every instrument fires at the perfect moment, perfect tempo, perfect harmony, perfect coordination. Their bodies neutralize threats before symptoms even appear.
So they're basically the Beyonce of immunity. No missed notes.
Pretty much, their immune response is tight. Here's the truth. Even with everything we know about immune genes, antibodies, microbiomes, and inflammation, scientists still can't fully explain why some people never get sick. Because the phenomenon is not caused by one thing. It's a stacked advantage: genes, environment, stress management, microbiome, ancestral traits, and emotional regulation. And then there's something deeper, a force that science hasn't entirely quantified: human energetic resilience.
So soul and science working together.
Exactly.
Energy states influence biochemical states. The boundary between biology and emotion is porous.
Even if you weren't born with these rare advantages, you can strengthen your immunity. Science shows people can improve NK cell activity, antibody response, gut microbiome, inflammation levels, stress hormones, and immune memory through sleep, movement, nature, community, emotional expression, spiritual grounding, and consistent routines.
So you may not be never sick, but you can be rarely sick.
Exactly. Strength comes in layers.
The immune system adapts rapidly.
Some people are born with extraordinary immunity. Some inherit it, some cultivate it, and some carry a quiet strength shaped by ancestry, spirit, and biology, all woven together. The mystery isn't why these people exist. The mystery is how many more of us could become like them if we understood our bodies the way they understood theirs.
You're telling us the superpower was inside us the whole time?
Maybe it was.
Biology is not destiny, it is capacity.
And your capacity might be far greater than you think.
Let's find the good life deep inside.